In this video, we are going to be shortening and regripping a puddle.
This is the old putter. All right, good job, Adalyn. And now where's the new? This is the new putter grip. So this is the SuperStroke Flatso 3.0. I've been told that these big grips are much harder to put on, so we'll see. The next thing is the grip tape. And so this is just the tape that we put on that makes the grip stick to the club. All right, good job. Now that is put into the vice grip, and then the club shaft is put right through the middle here. And so basically it's for so that the club shaft doesn't get hurt by the vice grip. All right, now that is our hook blade, and that is for cutting the grip at the very beginning. Go ahead and put that down. Good job. All right, and the blue, so this is a pipe cutter. All right, and if you've never seen one of these before, basically I got this at Lowe's in the plumbing section. I think it's to cut copper pipes, but I'm going to go ahead and take 1 or 2 inches off of my putter shaft, and I've used these before on steel shafts, and they work really well. They do not work on graphite shafts, just a side note there. They only work on steel shafts. All right, now the last bit of supplies we have is the grip solvent. So the grip solvent is pretty cool. So once the grip tape is on there, you put the grip solvent onto the sticky tape, and that allows the grip to be able to go onto the shaft without sticking, as long as you are continually sliding it down that shaft. All right, now on to the next one. All right, so I have put the vice grip pad onto the shaft, and then now I'm going to go ahead and put it into the vice grip. All right.
I want to ask you something. Now, how do we cut off the grip?
Good question, Adalyn. So once the shaft is secure, now you don't want it to get too tight because you can really crease the shaft here, but just snug enough that it won't move. Now we are going to use the hook knife. Yep, that's right, Adalyn. Okay, and now I'm going to use this hook, and basically I'm going to get it right underneath here, and then I'm going to pull it down. All right, here I go.
Oh, Mom. Scare me.
Yes, I mean, when you're pulling this, you want to make sure that there's nothing, behind you here, because this can definitely slice something, and it's pretty sharp. All right, here we go. Now I'm going to peel back this grip. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard. Let's see what happens. This grip's been on for about 15 years. All right, so this didn't cut all the way through, but I'll just go ahead and go over it again. And I can pull it back. And now, so now there's still some tape on here. You don't want to cut too deep into it because you can definitely put some scratches in your shaft. But from here, we need to get all this tape off. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm not going to record it though. But basically, I'm going to take the tape off, and then I'm going to use a wet washcloth to kind of get rid of like the ickiness that's left over on the shaft. All right.
Can I ask something?
Yeah, go ahead.
And be careful your daughter who son not here because it look gross.
Okay, you heard her. All right, on to the next part.
Hello, boys and girls. Now we are gonna be cutting off inches, and I feel like we're gonna be marking the place we're gonna cut off.
Very good, Adalyn. Okay, I'm just going to use like a really thin Sharpie so I don't make, well, it doesn't really matter, right? Because eventually the grip's going to go over it. Okay.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Adalyn. What are we doing next?
Now we're gonna cough off, I feel like, this part of the thing, and then we're gonna put the grip on.
Okay, perfect. Let's do it. All right, so taking the pipe fitter, and I'm going to line the blade of the pipe fitter up with the shaft. So this needs to be a lot wider, like so. And let's see. Adalyn?
Yes?
What are we doing? What kind of questions do you have here?
Like, how will this thing, like, cut in it?
Well, perfect. So right now, I am lining the blade up with the line that we made earlier.
Okay.
And now I'm taking this knob here, and I am tightening it.
Oh.
Now,
It's like the blade, like the knife of it gonna, like, cut in and, like, cut that piece off?
exactly. So the knife goes into the shaft, and now it's pretty tough right now, okay? So I'm not going to turn it anymore. So from here, now you spin it, okay? All right, let's do one spin. Okay. Okay, now let's tighten. That blade really needs to get through. It's a big part.
Wow.
Yep, so now I'm going back in. Now I'm doing my first spin.
And be careful with this, it's sharp.
It's very sharp. So
and
now
it's very tricky to do.
So after one, all right, and there, shaft is off. So
now we're gonna put on the tape.
And so it's a double-sided tape. Let's see, this one is the Golf Works grip tape, 15th solvent activated grip tape strips. And so you take off the white part, it says first. So this is sticky. And you're supposed to leave a 1/2 inch over the top of the shaft. So I'll kind of show you. So let's just say about like that, nice and straight. Okay. Now we are going to
grip the tape on. And sometimes you just gotta like slide it down and like touch it for it to like grip on.
Yeah, exactly. So I kind of just make sure it's even, and then I want to make it nice and smooth, make sure that there's no bubbles. So that's why I try and go the full length and then move up a little bit more and then smooth down that the next like full length, if that makes sense. So I want to try and get this nice and tight down the shaft here, because we're going to be taking. All right, here we go. Now take this top white part off. There we go. Now, go ahead, Adalyn. You have any questions? What's going on?
And remember, we're gonna put on the grip after we put on like the slippy stuff.
That is correct. So the slippy stuff is the grip solvent. So now I'm just going to smooth out the rest of that tape. Now we have the top part. So, you just fold this and kind of shove it down there. Kind of covers that sharp part with the folds, but all right, so the last part of this video is actually getting the grip on. And so I'm about to take the solvent and actually want as much solvent as possible. This one has a little bit more. That's the reason I'm going to use that. I'm going to pour it all over this. I'll take this and I'll pour it all into here. And then pretty much I go as fast as I can to get it on. If you don't put enough of the grip solvent on, then you can get it like halfway in and it can get stuck. And then it won't go in. I mean, it can go in, but it can take like literally 15 minutes to get it this far. But if this is done right, this only takes 10 seconds. So, all right, Adalyn, you had something to say?
Yep. And if like you have like somebody with you, you can let them hold the other side of the club to make it stay straight for the person putting on like the sticky stuff.
Exactly. So we have Adalyn at the end. So for when I push it, in case the shaft goes through the vice gripper at all, but it shouldn't. It's in there pretty tight. So, all right, let's see how this goes.
Yep, I hope it works.
Okay, let's see. You scared?
I'm scared it won't work, but I believe in my dad. He will make it work.
Aww.
Because he's the best.
So you hold the little hole at the end. And you squirt it like that. Now there's a bunch in there. Now that I have the hole, now you can kind of shake it around, swirl it around. Sweet. Now I still have some of this left. You get the grip tape, okay? All the way, a lot. See, I do a lot. Now you can pour this thing out. And all right, pretty good. Now we're gonna pop it out of the vice grip real quick. I'm gonna grab it, and now I'm gonna straighten it. So we're gonna get it here. We're gonna look at it. Looks pretty good. Need to straighten it just a little.
It's tiny.
So I have it here. Just twisting it just a little bit so it's nice and straight.
It's tiny, Dad.
Looks pretty good. All right, and we're on.
Wow, wow, wow. Dad did it. Yeah, Dad did it. Dad did it. Yay.
So now I'm gonna dry it up a little bit. I'm just gonna double check that it's straight, and we are all finished here.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe, and we're gonna have more videos soon. Bye.
All right, thanks.